My next guest tonight stars on the TV series Chicago Hope, but you can also see him with Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween H2O. Please welcome Adam Arkin.
Was comedy.
You've been camping, I see, yeah.
Still a little Wilford lift in that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Some oat bran morsels in there,
I think so.
So how are you? Thanks for coming back.
I'm really good. Thanks for having me back.
I was preparing for this interview today. I'm reading through some interviews, and that we're done with you. That would make sense, because you're the guest. And I read something that I actually didn't believe. It was a little hard to swallow, but you apparently say that you get mistaken a lot for George Clooney.
It does happen. It does happen occasionally.
People come up to you and they think that you're George Clooney.
Yeah, we're both dark. We're both on medical shows. To make it clear to everybody, he is the attractive guy who's making $20 million a picture. But I know that's all over now. That's all come to a screeching halt. That'll never happen again now.
What do you say to people? They come up to you and if people were mistaking me for him, I'd just go with it. I'd say.
I've occasionally gone with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been incarcerated a couple of times for it. I know that it's all come to an end now because CBS has put on L.A. Doctors with Ken Olin, so now I can look forward to being mistaken for Ken Olin. And
that's going to happen with great frequency.
Going in a whole different direction.
That's good. You can commit all kind of forgery this way. It's going to be great. Let's talk about Halloween, H2O.
It's huge. It's terrifying. It's doing really well.
Enough of that studio claptrap. What do you think of it?
I think it's great.
Oh.
I mean, it's great it's great to be in a movie that's making money and people are seeing and screaming at and having a good time. And,
Now, you play the boyfriend to Jamie Lee Curtis in this movie. Now, I would think when they tell you it's a Halloween picture, you're Jamie Lee Curtis's boyfriend, you would get the script and start thumbing through it to see how soon do I get an axe right through the head right here. Or a sloth hook, you know.
I got to page 80, saw that I was still alive, and that pretty much closed the deal. I was like, okay, I'm there.
So maybe something happens, maybe something doesn't, but...
I can't tell you too much. I mean, for all anybody knows, I could be the bad guy. You really never know.
Right. Did you like working on a pretty gory picture? I mean...
I enjoyed working on this one. I love the fact that I finally got to play an Irishman. My character's name is Will Brennan, which I think was very exciting for me.
You played an Irish guy?
Well, his name's Will Brennan. What do you think?
No, I know that I'm saying it incredulously, like, you're an Irish guy?
Well, there were aspects of him that were Irish. We still kept a little bit of a Jewish thing going, because in all of our love scenes, she got to be on top. So... But,
I don't know what you're talking about. Was that... Let's talk after the show.
Yeah. Anything you want to know.
All right. So these were pretty romantic scenes with Jamie Lee Curtis then?
Until the killing begins, yes. It's very romantic.
Really? I find the killing puts me in a mood, you know?
It was a difficult part to cast because they had to find somebody who could convey a swarthy masculinity, obviously, to play opposite Jamie Lee, and yet could be convincing screaming and a blood-curdling falsetto. So I was the guy.
Well, that's nice, because now they're making these sounds like a politically correct horror movie where the men also...
say, what do we do?
And shriek and stuff like that. So...
I was the guy.
Really? You get up on a chair and go eep, eep? I mean, nothing like that?
Eep, eep. But I get up on a chair a couple of times.
You'd have gone eep, eep if you had thought of it. You're just jealous. You didn't think of it.
I went eep, eep when I heard you say, take these broken wings and learn to see. That's when I went up on a chair.
I was in the woods. What do you want? You just smoked some tree bark, you know? Okay. Try it. It's an old Indian remedy.
There was a clip from the film in that little camping thing. The deer with the alligator coming out of the
It's from your movie, actually.
Actually, it was nice of you to use that clip.
I like it that this time around on Halloween H2O, the killer, actually, that wears a hockey mask is an alligator. I think that's a nice twist. You know, I was noticing you always check out people's fan websites to see just what they're saying about them, see if you can get any ideas. You have a huge fan website.
Do I?
Yeah, a lot of people are writing in, and some of it gets pretty sexually explicit. Are you aware of that?
I've heard tell of that. I have to be honest. The people who do the research for your show informed me of this for the first time.
It's pretty amazing. Did you tell the people what's on there? It's pretty amazing.
I got to see some of the printouts, and apparently some of the fans are asking if I was a household utensil, what would I be? Mm-hmm. And you can only imagine what some of the answers had to deal with. And of course, I've always known what household utensil I am.
Which is?
I'm one of those illegal leaf blowers.
Yeah. I see that.
See the resemblance.
Yeah.
Help!
I'm the salad shooter myself. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to meet you. I've enjoyed your work.
Thank you. I get around. Well, Halloween H2O, I've heard good things about it. It's playing everywhere.
It's playing everywhere. It's playing this weekend. Go and see it.
Okay. And also Chicago Hope on CBS Wednesdays at 10 o'clock p.m.
Yes, sir.
It's an excellent show.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for coming by.
See you
and
again.
for grabbing our bear head.
It's a leaf
Adam Arkin, everybody. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Tori Amos is going to be here, so stick around.